The Mercenaries DLC just came out, and let me tell you, it's tons of fun, like a shit ton. I felt like I was transported back in time, playing on the arcade shooting games, blasting out of enemies. This DLC made me experience that feeling. Once again, this game is making me relive childhood memories that I've long forgotten. And without further ado, let's get on with it. Mercenaries is an arcade-styled timed minigame where you have to eliminate as many enemies as you can before the timer expires. It's set across the 3 main stages of the game: the village, the castle, and the island. There are 4 playable characters in this mode: Leon, Louise, Krauser, and Hunk. Each come into battle with their own specific loadouts. Leon is equipped with the SG-09 handgun, a combat knife, a riot gun, a Stingray rifle, and a first aid spray. Louise has the Red 9 handgun, boot knife, M1903 rifle, 1 flash grenade, and 2 first aid sprays. Krauser has his trusty fighting knife, a TMP SMG, his compound bow, 3 flash grenades, and 1 first aid spray. And finally, Hunk has a LE5 submachine gun, a boot knife, 3 frag grenades, and 1 first aid spray. But on top of their loadouts, they each have a unique ability known as Mayhem mode. Think of it as their ultimate ability they can use when things get rough. For example, Leon, when activating Mayhem mode, his attack power and speed are greatly increased, which is good if you want to create distance to avoid being boxed in, as well as taking enemies down much more quickly than others. Louise can place dynamite, which either explodes after a certain duration or when it's been shot, which is honestly the best. If you happen to find yourself surrounded, why not make separation with a boom? Krauser will mutate and will attack in close range, so if you want to tear through enemies in a bloody way, then Krauser's your man. Hunk's Mayhem mode gives him unlimited ammo for his submachine gun, so he can rain down hell without worrying too much about ammo preservation. Now that you know what everyone brings to the table, you've most likely noted down each character's strengths and weaknesses. Starting off with Leon, he doesn't excel in any other range, but he's adept at them all. So he's good at close range, mid-range, and long range. His shotgun makes for great crowd control. If you find your back against the wall and you're being surrounded, you can pull it out and start blasting enemies away. But crowd control is not the only use for the shotgun. It can help you a great deal when dealing with elites. Another strength would be Mayhem mode. If you want to put some distance between you and a swarm of enemies, you can use the speed boost gotten from Mayhem to quickly reposition yourself to a safer place. Also, while under the effects of Mayhem, you deal much more damage, so you can take down elites with ease. The downside of playing as Leon would be, unlike the rest of the cast, you don't have any grenades at your disposal. No flash grenades to blind enemies, nor any hand grenades to blow them to smithereens, meaning no explosive kill timer bonus. Unlike Leon, he's not the best in a close range fight. His mid-range is not really optimal, but he does excel at long range. So if you're into sniping enemies with strong firepower, then Louise might be a good fit. The Mayhem mode is super great when needing to clear out a big wave heading towards you, so you can snipe in peace momentarily. But the other benefit of Louise's Mayhem is wiping out a large group of enemies and seeing the timer quickly rise up due to the combo amount each explosive kill gives. As for one of his cons, I would say if he doesn't have his Mayhem mode or his singular flash grenade, and on top of that he gets swarmed, it can spell disaster for him. Krauser is more efficient in a close quarter combat scenario due to his Mayhem mode that allows him to tear through enemies with his mutated arm blades. His TMP isn't really the best. I found that you'll be needing to reload quite a lot, and it's best to have near perfect accuracy if you're gonna use it. His bow, on the other hand, is quite good, cause just like Luis's dynamite, his arrows are also explosive and will increase the timer by a good amount, although its radius is smaller than that of Luis's dynamite. So based on all of that, I would say if you run out of arrows, get up close and personal and take them on with your fighter knife or your mutated blades, cause Krauser is all about overpowering his enemies. Now here's an interesting one. I would say the benefits of Hunk are his Mayhem mode that gives him unlimited ammo for a large duration of time, where you can just rain hell on your enemies. And his 1-kill melee attack? Oh my goodness. Where he just gets up behind any enemy, no matter who they are and how big they are, and just viciously snaps their neck. It's crazy, let me tell you that. He can also collect a lot of ammo and not run out anytime soon when he's disposing of his enemies under the effects of Mayhem. I will say a downside is him not having any access to any flash grenades. Hand grenades are great for the explosive kill time bonus, but don't get me wrong, it would have been nice if he also came equipped with the other kind of grenades. Just like in the arcades, after you're done with a stage, you can put your score up on the leaderboards and see just where you rank with other players around the world, either in general or per character. So if you aim to be the best Leon, Louise, Krauser, or Hunk, then you'd best get shooting. Don't miss out on the opportunity to be number 1. That's about it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.